my name's Rebecca. Everyone always says to me, you're like a cross between a suburban mom and a washed up Janis Joplin. And you know, like, I take offense to that. I mean, I don't feel like I come across as a suburban mom. And then, like, people have also said to me, you're like Edna Mode from The Incredibles. Actually, that was only my son who said that to me. I grew up in Scarsdale. It's in Westchester. I don't know if any of you know it. I like to describe it as the kind of town, like, when you walk down the street and you see someone you know, you both pretend you didn't. And, like, when it was time for me to raise my kids, I was like, I'm not going to move there. Like, I'm going to look for a town that's, like, friendly, diverse, not obnoxious. The Upper East Side. I mean, I have to tell you guys, I'm a celebrity chaser. I need to be able to walk down the street and go, hi, Hilaria Baldwin. How are the 18 kids? Oh, and Alec. And I knew he didn't kill that woman. I mean, I have this, like, neighbor who lives across the hall from me. You know, he's considerate. He's like a millennial. He went to, like, Michigan or Cornell. Get red. And, you know, he vacations in St. Bart's. Wait a minute. Why do I know where they vacation? I don't know. I guess they must have told me. 87 times. And I have, like, this barometer for wealth. It's based on how many times you're going to say the word St. Bart's. So I was walking with Snoop Dogg past my neighbor. That's my dog's name, Snoop Dogg. And he goes to me, hey, somebody told me you're a comic. What's your comedy about? And I was like, I don't know, but I make my therapist cry. And before I know it, the guy's like down the block. He isn't paying any attention to me, and he yells out, whatever you do, don't put me in your act. Yeah, I won't, Todd Costello, 1094 Park Avenue, apartment 10G, New York, 10024-1024. You know, I have parents, and they're old. I mean, they're elderly, and you know, they're on, like, a lot of medication, and I'm, like, really concerned about them, you know. I feel, and they're kind of, like, crazy, like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I almost feel like their lorazepam isn't lorazepaning. And, like, I go to their apartment, I open the fridge, and they have 15 cartons deep of half and half for their coffee. They've got fat-free half and half, lemon-flavored half and half, bacon-flavored half and half. The half and half that coagulated, like, way in the back in 2021. And my mom's like, Becca, we need you to get us some half and half from the supermarket. I'm like, Mom, how could you need me to? We need lactose-free half and half. I'm like, Mom, you have cornered the market on half and half. You even have bacon flavors. You know, you're actually doing a better job on that half and half than Trump is doing on tariffs. And I'm like, you know what, Mom, Dad's 89. Why don't you just kick it up and give him heavy cream? He'll never know the difference. So I have been married for 30 plus years.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate my husband. And you know those kind of people, like on Facebook when you're married for 30 years and they write things like, I love our journey through life together. It's so unbelievably amazing. Those people have two things in common. Number one, their husband works at a hedge fund, and number two, they vacation in St. Bart's. Are there any, like, married people here?
Yeah.
Oh, you in the way back. How long are you guys married?
Too long. No, I'm just kidding.
3 years.
3 years? You're like newlyweds.
Yeah.
You actually still love each other. And what do you do for a living, young lady? Okay.
Yeah.
And how about you, young man?
She's a comic and I'm comic material.
I know them. Okay, they're not a plant, though. But my husband's always on my case about me getting a job.
Yeah.
And I said to him, like, have you not met me? Because, like, I'm middle-aged, and I have a 37 and a half year resume gap. And I mean, I spend my entire day on YouTube trying to learn the jardine stance from the lady in the yellow dress. So like, I can't have a job. And by the way, every single job I had the same thing in common. Rebecca, you're fired. So I took myself to a therapist and she was like, why do you think you keep getting fired? And I said, because my husband doesn't take me to St. Bart's. Thank you, everyone.